So this is a little message what I call the singles stigma. And the single stigma can be really painful because, when I was single for many years, people would come up and say to me, oh, what about so-and-so? She's quite nice for you. And, so-and-so, this girl, whoever she would have been, was absolutely nowhere near compatible to me. There's absolutely no, and they're wondering, well, why not give that person a go? And there's this stigma when you're single, why are you still single? I have to say to people, I used to have to say, look, I just haven't met the right person yet. And, it's not nice when people keep asking you that because you hurt already from being single. And these people keep saying, well, why are you still single? And then you begin to think to yourself, well, what's wrong with me? Is there something wrong with me? Am I really unattractive? Is there something wrong with me that I'm just, I just don't appeal to anybody? Am I that bad? And as regards the stigma side of it, there's nothing we can do really about that except, of course, pray. People misunderstand. People think that, you're just being picky or something. It's not the case of being picky. When I was single, waiting for the right person in the Lord's strength, I had very few points that I needed for the woman of my life to come to be. I used to have a tick list of 10 things I would like her to be. I'd write to the end of it. I was down to about two or three things, and I think one of them was a Christian, obviously, for me, being a Christian. The other one, she needed to be an affectionate, huggy person, a touch person, because that's who I am, and that's how I respond, and that's how I feel loved. And the third thing, I can't remember what the third thing was, but certainly those two, or maybe the third thing was just, involved in church and support each other. I can't remember now, but the two most important there were those. And that's the only 2 points I had. So the reason, of course, that I didn't have anybody that time is because it wasn't the right time. The Lord had withheld until the fullness of time. And that's the important thing to remember, that when you're single, as a believer in the Lord Jesus, that it's God's time. There's so many characters in the Bible that experience that as well, God's time. But when God's time does come, you will be greatly blessed far beyond your wildest dreams. So hang in there if you're feeling like that today. And for you girls, perhaps your mums or others are saying, oh, you're leaving it a bit late to have a child, etc. Well, that must really hurt. I can understand that. But the Lord is with you. He will encourage you. He will do wonders. He will make up for the lost years. So may you be encouraged today.